Good day, Kavibal, and welcome to our Speakers Demo Reel webinar series. For the demo teaching today, the topic will be Are you in a business? Let's talk about markup business mathematics. Before we begin, take note of the following reminders. We will be posting the Zoom link in the comment section before our demo teaching, and the first five participants to join the Zoom meeting will be allowed to have close interaction with the speaker during the session and have an open forum after the demo teaching. The first five participants will serve as the students for the speaker demo reel and will get a copy of the speaker's presentation at the end of the webinar. For those who will be chosen, make sure microphones are turned off until asked to turn on. Demo teaching, and the first five participants to join the Zoom meeting will be allowed to have close interaction with the speaker during the session and have an open forum after the demo teaching. The first five participants will serve as the students for the speaker demo reel and will get a copy of the speaker's presentation at the end of the webinar. For those who will be chosen, make sure microphones are turned off until asked to turn on. Demo teaching, and the first five participants to join the Zoom meeting will be allowed to have close interaction with the speaker during the session and have an open forum after the demo teaching. The first five participants will serve as the students for the speaker demo reel and will get a copy of the speaker's presentation at the end of the webinar. For those who will be chosen, make sure microphones are turned off until asked to turn on. Five participants to join the Zoom meeting will be allowed to have close interaction with the speaker during the session and have an open forum after the demo teaching. The first five participants will serve as the students for the speaker demo reel and will get a copy of the speaker's presentation at the end of the webinar. For those who will be chosen, make sure microphones are turned off until asked to turn on. Five participants to join the Zoom meeting will be allowed to have close interaction with the speaker during the session and have an open forum after the demo teaching. The first five participants will serve as the students for the speaker demo reel and will get a copy of the speaker's presentation at the end of the webinar. For those who will be chosen, make sure microphones are turned off until asked to turn on. Five participants to join the Zoom meeting will be allowed to have close interaction with the speaker during the session and have an open forum after the demo teaching. The first five participants will serve as the students for the speaker demo reel and will get a copy of the speaker's presentation at the end of the webinar. For those who will be chosen, make sure microphones are turned off until asked to turn on. Again, for those who will be chosen, please participate actively to get a copy of the presentation. Good day again, Kavibal, and welcome to our Speakers Demo Reel webinar series. For the discussion today, the topic will be on Are you in a business? Let's talk about markup business mathematics. Before we begin, take note of the following reminders. Make sure you are registered to the webinar to have your e-certificate of participation. Visit certificate.vibalgroup.com to generate your proof of attendance. Place your questions on the comment box allotted during the session and they will be addressed by our speaker later on. Share the video using hashtag LearnAs1PH as our official hashtag to our Vibal webinars. Experience learning Kavibal. And now, to proceed with our webinar this afternoon, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our distinguished speaker today. He is a junior high school mathematics teacher at Tinajeros National High School, Malabon City. He graduated from Technological Institute of the Philippines, Manila, with a degree of Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering. He finished his 22 units of professional education in Batangas State University ARASOF. In 2016 to 2018, he was a full-time junior high school and senior high school teacher in Immaculate Conception Parochial School, Malabon. He also became an instructor in Batangas State University ARASOF from 2015 to 2016, teaching students from College of Engineering and Computing Sciences. In school year 2019-2020, he became the program chair of the school-based numeracy in Tinajeros National High School. In the same school year, he was one of the discussants in the division in service training for mathematics. He also became a resource speaker for 2018 MTOP DepEd NCR seminar workshop in mathematics. Mga kabibal, ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome Mr. Billy James Quinones.
Hello, good afternoon, Ma'am Jillian and Ma'am Julie. Okay na po ba yung audio ko?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. Can I proceed, Ma'am?
Yes po.
Okay, thank you so much. So, okay, before I formally start, I would like to greet all my co-teachers and administrator at Tinajeros National High School. To our SMART department head, Ma'am Maria Luz A. Cruz, thank you for the support and trust, Ma'am. To our school principal, Dr. Fortunato B. Abude, thank you, sir. And to all the educators in Division of Malabon, good day, everyone. I also want to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to my alma mater, which is Technological Institute of the Philippines, Ma'am Engineer Teresa Mendoza, because there learned a lot from that school in talking about business like operations management, supply chain management, logistics management, and other subjects related to business. And in at the Batangas State University, Dr. Josephine B. Vergara, uh, thank you, ma'am, because there I also teach business administration students, accounting students, and engineering students. I handle their business mathematics and mathematics of investment. So also, I would like to thank Immaculate Conception Parochial School because Mr. Rafael B. Limbawan, their school principal. So hello, sir, and thank you because I teach there before grade 11 and grade 12 business mathematics and mathematics of investment. So lastly, I would like to thank the Bibal Group for trusting and giving us an opportunity to learn and share our experiences to our dear educators. So napakaganda nung ginagawa na ito ng Bibal Group because uh, you help us educators how to improve and be better for our learners. Ma'am Julian, thank you then for the trust and for giving me another opportunity to share my experiences in teaching mathematics for a second time. Okay, so I list down some of my practices teaching specifically this business mathematics. This may not be complete, but I hope it will help you a lot in planning your lesson. So before I start, I would like to share you uh, some of my practices and experiences in teaching business mathematics. Okay, so first is as a teacher, you have to set the purpose and objectives. So setting the purpose and objectives according to Kelly Goodrich, it is very important for the students to realize what they are expected to learn before they can take responsibility for their own learning. Therefore, it is important for us to know what is the purpose and to set objectives of the lesson. So it is very important for us teachers na mabigay natin sa bata kung ano ba yung dapat nilang matutunan for that session or for a specific lesson. So next is identify the strengths and weaknesses of your student, especially in dealing with numbers. So what is it? So it is imperative to identify students' strengths and weaknesses in dealing with numbers because it helps us design our lesson. Personally, it helps me a lot. Oo, nakakatulong ito sa akin in deciding what is the level of difficulty of the problems I will present to my students and what kind of activities am I going to give them and how will I design this assessment. So dito nalalaman natin kung paano or gaano ba kahirap yung ibibigay natin. Of course, by guiding with the guidance of the table of specification, the Bloom's taxonomy, and any other factors to consider in designing assessment and designing the lesson. Next is reinforce and scaffold. Okay, so what is very beautiful in reinforcing and scaffolding, of course, in the teaching process, these two will never be missing. The simple gesture of asking the students some questions is reinforcement. And during our classroom discussion, giving activities leading them to our lesson is an example of scaffolding. So by this, we can design intervention and we can we can also create supplementary materials to help our students in their deeper understanding of the lesson. We teacher, especially now in this time of pandemic, we are innovative and we are doing intervention and giving supplementary materials to our students for them to understand the lesson more deeper or much deeply. So next is appreciate and maximize the importance of questioning. So the art of questioning. So as a teacher, we are molded to ask questions. Okay, dyan tayo nasanay, dyan tayo praktisado. Ano? We are practiced to ask questions to our students because this is our weapon in the teaching process. Asking very good questions are very helpful in the learning process of our students. Neither we didn't let them hanging nor we didn't give the answer. Ano yung ginagawa natin pagka nagdi-discuss tayo? What we are doing is we are throwing questions that help them realize what you are talking about. Okay, we should not spoon feed them with information. We should let them think and use their creativity. With this, we are helping students to improve their logical and critical thinking skills. So napakahalaga nito yung art of questioning sa ating classroom and sa ating session like synchronous session like this one because here we can help the students to use their creativity and um, reasoning capabilities. So next is listen, learn, and improve. What we are doing now is listening. So kayo, mga kabibal, dyan sa inyong mga bahay, sa inyong mga lugar, sa inyong trabaho, nakikinig tayo ngayon. Ano? Why we are listening? By listening, we are learning. And it is our choice if we want to improve. Okay, so laging choice natin yan as a teacher and as an educator. It is our choice to improve ourselves. So as an educator, we are always looking for room where we can be better. We want the best for our students. That's why we keep on learning and we always exert so much effort to give more to our learners. Okay, so last is this one. In business mathematics and other subject related business, it is very important to localize and contextualize the lesson. So localizing and contextualizing the lesson is very important. According to Gavilan College, contextualizing teaching engages students in active learning while assisting them to make meaning out of the information they are obtaining. So, anong meron sa localizing and contextualizing, especially in business mathematics? So, in business mathematics, students are dealing and as educators are dealing with technical terms. So, napakahalaga sa atin na mag-localize at mag-contextualize ng content at noong subject matter para mas maipaintindi natin ito sa mga bata at mas mabigyan natin ito ng meaning sa kanila. So, we let them feel that this subject is real life. So, papakita natin sa kanila na ito ay magagamit talaga nila sa totoong buhay kung paano ito makakatulong sa kanila bilang tao at bilang professional sa future. So, why I choose markup in business mathematics? Bakit ko pinili ito? No, I choose to discuss this topic because nowadays, many of our students and fellow teachers are in a business. Okay, so it is my pleasure to give you insights on the importance of markup in business, how it will help you forecast your sales, and how help you decide what should be the amount of your product offered to the market. Okay, so without further ado, let's start. Okay, so titingin ako dito ng students. Okay, so si Ma'am Julie, sorry. Sir Neil Flores. Hello, Sir Neil Flores. Hello, Sir Neil Flores. Nandyan pa si Sir Neil Flores. Si Ma'am Julie. Ma'am Julie, hello, Ma'am Julie.
Hello po.
Hello, Ma'am Julie. Ano, kasi si Neil yung ating president sa klase. So, ikaw yung vice president, tama ba, Ma'am Julie? Julie. Julie Cabanda, ikaw yung vice president, tama?
Yes po.
Okay, okay, okay. Akala ko nakalimutan ko kung sino yung vice president. So, as a vice president, will you please monitor your classmate if they are here, still here in the online session? Okay lang ba, Miss Julie?
Yes po, teacher. Sige.
Okay, thank you, Julie. Thank you, Julie. Okay, so this is a demonstration teaching for this online learning session in Vival group. So anticipate that we do the prayer and other routinary activities in before we starting the lesson. So because we are focusing here with the content and how to teach this markup based on cost in business mathematics. Okay. Okay, so anyone who wants to share, if you can relate with the words presented in the screen, anyone before I call for any volunteer who would like to answer? Anyone? Who wants to share? If you can relate with the words presented in the screen, or ano ba yung mga opinion nyo dito sa nakikita natin? Sino yung gustong sumagot? Ayan, mahihain yung mga students ko, no? Okay, so let's call J. Oliver. J. Oliver. Hello? Hello, J. Oliver.
Yes, sir.
Hello, J. Oliver. Okay, how can I call you
Good
J? J?
afternoon po.
Can I call you Jay? Can I call you
Yes, sir.
Jay
Yes, sir.
or Oliver? What anong prepared mo na itawag ko sa'yo?
Ah, pwede naman pong Oliver or pwede naman Jay.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, Jay, what are the things with comes to your mind nung nakita mo itong nasa screen natin? Ano yung pumasok sa isipan mo? Can you share some of your
Well,
insights?
flash sale, that is,
Yes?
ano sir, yung parang ano siya, panandali ang mga sale with a time limit,
Yes, some,
no? Lalo
yes,
na sa
yes.
mga
Saan mo ito,
online shop.
yes, saan mo ito nakikita? Saan ulit?
Ginagawa ho namin yan, sir, lagi sa aming mga online store po.
Okay, ginagawa mo to sa online store mo. Okay, so when we are talking about sale, we are talking about discounted service or products. Tama ba, Oliver? Ito ba yung pinag-uusapan natin dito?
Exactly po.
Yes,
Exactly po,
very,
sir.
yes, very good, Jay. Thank you for your answer. Okay, so let's take a look. Ano ba itong discounted product na ito? But before that, kung makikita ninyo, ano, nagmamadali or may orasan na nakikita tayo because plus sale, mamadalian nga ito as Jay answered. Ito yung madali ang mga sale na ginagawa ng mga businesses. So ito, yung sticker dito, somehow ito ay B. Tuwan-tuwa siya, no? Yung puso, yung mata niya ay parang puso. Ano kasi nga, ganito tayo pag nakikita tayo ng mga flash sale. Okay. So, ayan. So, ito yung product natin. Okay. So, ito yung nandun sa flash sale. Okay. So, anyone, kung ano yung product na ipinapakita natin dyan, Sian, will you please answer? Or Sian? Hello, Sian?
Pendant watch po. Pendant watch
Okay,
po.
pendant watch. Okay, this is my question, Sian. What is the original price of that pendant watch?
5,000 pesos po.
Okay, thank you so much, Sian, for your answer. So, 5,000 pesos po, sir. So, I have two questions here related to this image. Okay, tingnan nyo mabuti, no? So, tuwan-tuwa yung dalawang panda kasi naka-sale yung pendant watch. So, how much is the discount? Can I call someone or would someone wants to answer how much is the discount? And another question is how much is the selling price of the product? Okay. First, let's talk about the discount. How much is the discount? Anyone from the group or from the class Vessel of Honor who wants to answer? How much is the discount? Any volunteer? Hello? Mahihain talaga yung mga students ko. No? Si Jay, mukhang Jay, gusto mo bang sumagot kung how much is the discount? Anyone from the class?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Sorry, hindi ko nakikita yung chat box, ano? Okay, so sorry sa mga participants. Please, turn on your mic if you want to answer. Okay, J. Oliver, ano kaya yung, how much is the discount? Can you answer? Or can you give your
Well,
answer for this question?
presumably, sir, the discount is 60% off of the
Yes,
original price.
yes po. So how much is the discount?
Um,
I think you can do it. If the original price is 5,000 and then the discount is 60% of the original price, how much kaya yung ating discount na makukuha? Jay, 60% of 5,000. How much kaya?
if my computation were right, the
Yes.
discount is 2,000 pesos
Again.
since the
Okay.
original price is
5,000.
3,000.
What again? Your answer again is what?
2,000 the discount, 2,000 pesos.
The discount is 2,000. Okay. So, sinabi mo ulit, Jay, na yung discount ay 60% of 5,000. Can I ask you, Jay, what is 60% of 5,000? Paano mo nakuha yung 2,000, Jay? Minultiply mo ba yung 5,000 times 60%?
Yes, sir.
What's the answer when you multiplied 5,000 to 60% or 0.6? Ano yung makukuha mong sagot,
That's
Jay?
that's 3,000 pesos, sir.
Okay, so ang discount natin ay 3,000, Jay, or 2,000? I will ask you again.
I think that is 2,000 pesos only, the discount, since we are talking about 60% off.
Okay. So the discount is the mark price. The discount is the mark price times the percentage of discount. Okay, let's check this one. So, alam ko na medyo nagkaroon ng confusion si Jay doon sa kanyang sagot. Very good, Jay. Thank you so much for your answer. Discount is equal to the mark price times the percentage of a discount. So, to get the discount, we have to get the 60% of 5,000, and that's 60% off. So ito yung madi-discount natin na amount. So how much again is the discount by looking at this formula? So Jay, can you answer again?
That's 3,000 pesos, sir.
Okay, very good. Kanina narinig ko na yung sagot mo na 3,000. Ano? Thank you so much, Jay. What can you say about 3,000 again? It is our...
The price discounted off.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, the discount is 3,000 pesos. So next question is, how much is the selling price of the product? So sabi kanina ni Jay, yung discount is 3,000. Magkano na kaya ang selling price natin? So how much is the selling price of the product? Anyone who wants to answer?
Anyone to know?
Anyone who wants to answer? Or can I call someone?
Sir,
Yes? What's this?
2,000 po.
Is it Sophia? Hello, Sophia? Hello? Okay, sabi ni Sophia, the answer is 2,000. Let's see. Okay, selling price is equal to the mark price minus the discount. So if the original price or the mark price is 5,000 less 3,000 pesos, our selling price is 2,000 pesos. Okay, so this is what we're going to see in the online selling application or in the mall or in the market. So ano yung makikita natin? Ito na siya pag nakita natin. So I know that you are wondering, bakit natin i-review yung percentage? Okay, so percentage, base, and the rate. So later we will find out why we need to have this review because we discussed percentage last time and last session. So for now, let's take a look at our lesson objectives. Okay, anyone who wants to read the lesson objectives? Julie, will you please read our lesson objectives?
At the end of the lesson, you should be able to first recognize different terms used in selling. Second, use the basic formula for markup. Third, obtain markup based on cost.
Okay, thank you so much, Julie. So, based on what you have read, Julie, what are those words that are new to you? Ano yung mga word na ngayon mo lang narinig or nabasa dyan sa mga objectives natin?
Markup.
Markup. Okay. Aside from markup, ano pa? Pwede ka pa magbigay ng isa pa, Ma'am Julie?
Selling.
Okay. Yes, selling and
Cost.
okay, thank you so much. So in this session, we are going to talk about selling, markup, and cost. Thank you so much, Julie. Very good. Recognize the different terms used in selling. So use the basic formula for markup and obtain markup based on cost. So in this session, we will learn and appreciate the importance of those terms and how it can be applied to business. So we're going to talk about business. That's why this is the question. Okay? So sa mga participants, are you in a business? Kay Shan, can I ask you if you are in a business?
Yes po. Yes po.
Okay. Ano yung business mo, Shan, kung nasa business ka?
Nag-ha-handle po ako ngayon ng ano po, milk tea shop po.
Okay, milk tea shop. Why did you choose that business, Shan?
Ah, I thought po kasi na in demand po siya during quarantine period po.
Okay. So, ano yung mga factors na kinonsider mo in putting that business? Pwede ka ba magbigay ng factors na kinonsider mo bago mo ito itayo, yung business?
Ano po, location, yung price range po. Yun po,
Yes.
mostly po sa location po yung
Location,
kinonsider
yes.
ko po.
Okay, yung market natin, tsaka yung technicalities. Thank you so
Opo.
much, Sian, for your answer. Very good. Of course, in putting up a business, we always have a purpose. So, syempre, uh, uh, hindi naman tayo magtatayo ng business kung wala tayong gustong or wala tayong target. So, ano ba yung purpose natin? Sinasabi nga ni Sian, kaya niya ito itinayo is because he thinks that it is on demand. So, ibig sabihin, nakita niya yung demand ng milk tea na pwede siya or papatok siya ngayong, lalo na ngayong time ng pandemic, sabi niya din. So, kinonsider niya daw yung price range and then the location of their store. So, I want to ask you now, what is your purpose? So, what is your primary purpose of operating a business? Okay, so bago ko tanungin si Sian, meron bang ibang gustong sumagot? Bakit kaya or ano kaya yung purpose natin of operating a business? Anyone in the class? Hello? Meron yatang gustong sumagot? Okay, so Julie, pwede ko ba mahingi yung opinion mo? Your primary purpose of operating a business, if you're going to operate a business?
Um,
Before that, Julie, may business ka ba ngayon, Julie? Aside
wala
from
po.
studying? Okay, nag-aaral ka lang talaga. No? Siguro ang tataas ng grades mo. No? Kasi nga, focus ka sa... Pero kung halimbawa, mabigyan ka ng opportunity, Julie, na mag-business, ano ito?
Ano po, coffee shop.
Coffee shop, ang dami nagkakape, no? So, pwede ka rin mag-deliver ng kape. Kung magtatayo ka ng coffee shop or magbi-business ka, ano yung purpose mo? Ba't ka magbi-business?
Bukod po sa source of income po siya,
Yes?
yun kasi yung demand. So, parang nagke-create po ng business para maka-address ka sa demand ng mga tao.
Yes, very good. So, iniisip, bukod dun sa pag-generate mo ng kita, gusto mo pang makatulong sa wealth or yung welfare ng mga tao, no? Kasi nga iniisip mo na kaysa lumayo pa yung iba na malapit sa inyo na gusto ng kape, so dito na lang, ano, so pwedeng maglagay ka pa ng tagline to na, ba't ka pa lalayo? Dito ka na lang. Okay. So, when we are putting up a business, our main purpose of operating a business is to generate a profit. Very good, Julie. So, in generating a profit, and it is very important to consider the markup. Okay. So, and what is markup? So, ano kaya yung markup na tinatawag natin? Ulit. So, the main purpose of operating a business is to generate a profit para magkaroon tayo ng kita. So, ngayon, ang tanong ko naman ay, isa sa mga kino-consider natin in putting up that business is what we call the markup. So, ano kaya yung markup na ito? Anyone who has an idea, what is markup in a business? Okay, Jay, pwede ka bang sumagot, Jay?
Yes, sir. Basically,
Yes.
markup is the final price from the from adding the cost of as a result of operation of a business, sir. So basically, this is the selling price of a product, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, Jay, for your answer. Thank you so much. Okay, sabi ni Jay, ito yung selling price of the product, ito yung after na ma-generate mo na lahat ng cost, after na makita mo na lahat ng ginastos, ito na yung markup. Okay, anyone aside from Jay, can I call Sian? You have an idea about markup? There's no wrong or right answer in this one. I just want to get your opinion, ano, para makita ko kung talagang may idea na tayo or ano yung alam natin or ano yung idea natin with this markup in a business? Or Sian, can you answer?
Yes po, sir.
Ano kaya
Can
yung
you repeat
markup?
the question po?
Okay, sabi ko kasi kanina, the main purpose of operating a business ay para magkaroon ng profit. Okay. So kapag gusto natin mag-generate ng profit, ikino-consider natin yung tinatawag natin na markup. So ano kaya yung markup?
I think po, sir, yun po yung parang way po para mag-start or yun po yung parang maging way po para mag-start up po yung business.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, that's your idea, Shan. Thank you so much. Okay. Having or getting your idea is very important to me kasi nga here I am collating your answer for me to know what is so far you understand about this markup. So today we're going to focus on markup on cost. Okay, again, markup on cost. And before dealing with our main topic, let's talk about some of your experiences in personal life, especially in this time of pandemic. Okay. So bago natin pag-usapan itong markup na ito, markup based on cost and selling price, let's talk about this one. Okay. So problem of the day. In our daily life, we always encounter problems and challenges. Okay. So Julie, can I ask you if you encountered problems and challenges in life, in your personal life as a student?
Yes po, sir.
As you have mentioned, yes. What did you do, and how did you solve your problem?
I analyze first, sir, kung ano po yung possible things na pwede kong gawin, lahat ng possible options.
Yes.
Then,
Yes, very good.
kung ano yung pinaka-practical and feasible among all those options, yun po yung ginagawa ko to resolve the problem. Yun po.
Wow, ang galing naman ni Julie, ano? So, ang galing ng mga estudyante ko, no? So, napakagaling ng mga critical reasoning skills nila. So, ang gagaling yung magbigay ng inyong mga opinion and your insights. Thank you so much for that, Julie. So, in our daily life, we always encounter problems. So, syempre, here in our subject, business math, we are always dealing with problem of the day. So, ito yung ginagawa natin, 'di ba? Kung naalala niyo, lagi tayo may problem of the day para ma-relate natin ito sa totoong buhay. So, kung paano at maturuan kayo na mag-solve ng problem. Do you think solving problems in mathematics can help you deal with your personal problems? So, sabi nga ni Julie, nag-a-analyze siya. So, ibig sabihin, in solving mathematical problems, we also analyze. And in solving our personal problems, we also analyze. So it is very important for us to analyze and then to know what are the following steps we're going to do to solve that problems. Here in math, ganun din tayo. So, sinusolve natin yung problems natin based doon sa mga facts, sa mga data na magagather natin. Okay. Okay, we always want our students to be prepared, resilient, and be ready. So that's the spirit of being a Filipino. Okay, so ngayon tingnan natin itong ating problem of the day. Okay, so titingin ako ng ibang participant kung meron pa ba tayong participant. Ma'am Julie, meron pa ba tayong ibang classmate dyan since you're the Vice President na pwede kong tawagin na nakikita ka dyan sa screen mo?
Meron po si ABM12A po. Pwede po natin siyang tawagin po.
Okay, so pwede ko bang tawagin si ABM12A para malaman ko rin kung ano talaga yung name niya? Hi,
Yes,
ABM12A. Hello, ABM12A. Okay, mukhang hindi yata makapag-unmute si ABM12A. Siyempre yung favorite ko, no? Kayong tatlo. So, yung favorite ko ay si Shan. Yan. Hi, Shan. Will you please read the problem? Hello, Shan. Shan, are you there? Okay, sige. Hindi ata makapag... Yes, Shan. Hello? Hello, Sean? Okay, si Julie. Julie, will you please read the problem?
Jillian wants to resell bicycle. She spent 3,000 for each unit. Find the selling price of each bike if her desired profit is 40% markup based on costs.
Okay, so what is Jillian's business, Julie?
Selling bicycle po.
Okay, reselling bicycle. Very good. So why do you think she choose that business? Ikaw na lang muna yung tatanungin ko, ano?
Possible po na yun yung demand po sa ay hindi kasi meron na po siyang bike tas hindi na po siguro niya gagamitin kaya i-resell na lang po niya.
Pwede, ano? Either or. Pwedeng bumili siya or pwedeng nandun na yung bike tapos i-resell niya. Tama ba? Yun ba yung
Opo.
sinasabi mo, Julie? Okay.
Opo.
So what do you mean by resell? Ito nga yung sinasabi mo. Ano? Ito yung next question ko eh. So nasabi mo na agad. So, virtual clap for you, Julie. So, why do you think she wants to know the selling price of each bicycle? Bakit kaya gusto niyang malaman yung selling price, Julie?
Para po mabenta niya ng sa tamang presyo yung bike niya po kasi
Yes.
kung ano po yung selling price, syempre dapat dadagdagan niya yun para magka-profit.
Okay, kung sinabi mo ng dadagdagan, so ano yung idadagdag niya? Ito ba yung 3,000 o yung 40% dun sa problem?
Yung sa markup base po, sir.
Very
Yung
good.
40%.
Oh, yes, okay, 40%. So now this is my next question, Julie. So what is 3,000 in the problem? Any opinion from you or any idea what is 3,000 in the problem? She spent 3,000 for each unit daw, si Jillian. So what is 3,000? Ano kaya yung 3,000? Sabi kasi she spent 3,000 for each unit ng bicycle. So find the selling price of each bike if her desired profit is 40% markup based on cost. So if I'm going to ask you what is 3,000 in the problem, ano kaya siya? Ano yung 3,000 dun sa ating problem of the day?
Yun po yung pinambili niya ng bike.
Okay, yung pinambili niya ng bike or what is that? Julie?
Cost po.
That is our cost. Okay, yung 3,000. So next question is for Jay Oliver. Jay, are you there? Jay? Okay, so hindi ata makasalita si Jay. Julie, ang galing talaga ni Julie. What is 40% in the problem, Julie?
Nag-chat po si classmate Jay po.
Yes?
Sabi niya po, 7,500 daw po ang total selling price.
Okay, so ano kaya yung 40% in the problem? Okay, tama. Very good for very good answer, Jay Oliver. Let's see mamaya kung ang selling price ay magkano ulit, Julie, ang sinabi niya, 7,500. Is it correct?
Opo, 7,500 daw po.
Okay, so meron akong isa nakita si Rofronia. Eufronia? Hello? Okay, before I call Eufronia, sabi mo, Julie, tama, no? Yung, hello, Eufronia, you want to answer? What is 40% in the problem? Okay, so Julie, sabi mo kanina yung 3,000 ay yung pinambili or yung cost. So 40% in the problem is what we call the markup rate on cost. Okay, again. So ito yung sinasabi kanina ni Julie na ito yung syempre pag ibinenta niya yung bike, gusto niya may kita. So ito yung 40% of that 3,000. So now, the question is, if we have the given cost is 3,000 and markup rate based on cost is 40%, so ano kaya yung ating markup on cost? Ano kaya yung kita? Sabi kasi si Jillian gusto daw niya yung kanyang selling price ay yung kanyang desired profit 40% nung kanyang cost. So kung yung tubo niya ay 40% ng 3,000, what is the markup on cost? Anyone who can answer what is the markup on cost? Anyone who can answer? I know you want to try this problem kung anong sagot dito, no? So 3,000, yes? Anyone who would like to answer? Hello? 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 Julie, meron ba nagsasalita, Julie?
Meron po kanina, sir, pero nag-unmute na po. Pero may sagot po si classmate Sean po sa
Ano
chat.
sagot ni Yes, anong sagot ni classmate Sean?
Ang sagot po ni classmate Sean is 1,200 daw po.
1,200. Okay, let's see if the answer is 1,200. Okay, so markup on cost is equal to the cost times the markup rate on cost. So yung markup on cost sa madaling salita or para mas maintindihan natin, ito kasi yung ipinapatong natin or yung ating idinadagdag dun sa ating ginastos para makuha natin yung ating selling price. So sabi si Jillian, gusto niya 40% nung cost. So sabi kanina ni Julie, yung 3,000 ay cost. So kukuhanin natin yung 40% ng 3,000. So how to get the 40% of 3,000? So 3,000 times 40% or 0.40. So multiplying that, it will give us 1,200. So that's our markup on cost. So ito na yung ating desired profit, yung 1,200. So Julie, hello Julie.
Yes po, sir.
Dito sa ating ginawa na minultiply natin yung 3,000 sa 0.40, do you think we apply the formula in finding the percentage base times rate?
Yes po.
Yes. So cost is what? Is it the base or the rate? The 3,000?
Um, the base po.
Very good. And 0.40 or 40% is what we called what? Rate or base?
Rate po.
The rate. Okay. So yan yung kahalagahan nung nalaman ko kanina na alam nyo pa rin yung percentage formula natin which is base times rate. So gagamitin kasi natin siya dito, no? So ano yung markup on cost natin, Julie? Yung nakuha natin na sinabi rin ni Sean. Very good, Sean. Ano nga yung sagot natin, Julie?
1,200 po.
Okay. Julie, is this 1,200? Ito ba yung sasabihin ni Jillian doon sa kanyang mga customer na ibebenta niya yung kanyang bike sa 1,200? Or ito ba yung ipopost niya sa Facebook? Ipopost niya ba ito sa online shopping na sasabihin niya ba na 1,200 niya ito ibebenta? Is it the selling price, 1,200? Yes or no, Julie?
No po.
Okay, so no. Ano itong 1,200 kung hindi ito ang selling price?
Yan po yung
Yes.
markup po. Yun po yung
Very
dadagdag.
good. Okay, ito yung markup natin. Ito yung markup natin. Ito yung desired based on the problem, Julie?
Hello po, yes po.
Desired?
Naglag po, sorry.
Sorry. Yes. Okay lang.
The
Ito yung
question
ating
po,
desired.
yun po yung desired selling price po natin pag dinagdag po si 1,2 kay 3,000.
So, pag dinagdag natin yung 1,2, kasi yun yung sinasabi natin na markup, tapos yung 3,000 is the cost. This is my question now. So, if the cost is 3,000, the markup rate on cost is 40%, at kinuha nga natin yung 40% ng cost, which is 1,200. So, what is the selling price? Ito na. Ano kaya yung selling price natin kung gusto ni Jillian na magkaroon ng 1,200 na kita? At maibenta ito ng mayroon siyang 40% based doon sa kanyang mga ginastos doon sa kanyang bicycle. So ano kaya ang selling price? Anyone?
Hello, sir.
Who's this?
Hello. This
Sino
is
nagsasalita? Jay?
Jay Oliver, sir.
Yes, Jay?
I think the selling price, sir, just like what I have chatted a while ago, it's 7,500.
7,500. So, our cost is 3,000, and if we get the markup rate based on cost 40%, that's 1,200, J. So, kung ibebenta natin yung bike para kumita tayo ng 1,200 based doon sa ating cost na 3,000, magkano kaya yung selling price? Kung may iba ka pang sagot bukod doon sa 7,500, ano kaya ito? Jay. Kung ang ating cost ay 3,000 tapos yung tubo natin ay 1,200, magkano niya kaya ito ibebenta? J. Oliver. Hello, Jay? Siguro nag-loss ng connection si Jay. Julie, you have answer for this one? How much must be the selling price or what is the selling price?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Jay?
Hello.
Yes, Jay, narinig mo ako?
That's yes, sir. The
How much?
markup on cost for the selling price is 1,875. Tama ba yung computation ko?
Yeah. Okay lang. We multiplied 3,000 by 40%. So multiplying 3,000 times 0.40 will give us 1,200. So kasi, 'di ba? When we multiply this 3,000 to this 0.40, that will give us 1,200. So ito na yung ating markup on cost. So kapag nakuha natin yung markup on cost, ito na yung ating desired profit. So kung kukuhanin mo yung selling price, ano yung magiging sagot mo kapag inad mo yung cost tsaka yung tubo mo? Ano yung magiging selling price natin or magkano natin ibebenta? 3,000 plus 1,200. How much will be your selling price, Jay?
I think that's 1,875,
That's 3,000
including
plus
the markup rate cost.
3,000 plus 1,200, Jay. What's the answer? When you add 3,000 plus 1,200. When you add
4,200.
Sorry, sir. I'm following the different formulas, sir. Sorry.
Yes. Yes, that's okay. What's the answer? You can look at our presentation for you to follow the problem. So what's the answer? Si Sian nagsagot J. Oliver, I want to get your answer. 3,000 plus 1,200. What is our selling price, Jay? J. Oliver? It's okay. Okay lang yan.
4,200.
Okay, very good. That's also
4,200.
Yes. Okay. That's also the answer of Shan, right, Shan? That's 4,200. Is it correct, Shan?
Opo, yes po.
Yes. Okay. So, the selling price is just this one. So please take note. Selling price is equal to cost plus markup on cost. We just add 3,000 cost. Ito nga yung sabi ni Julie. Ito yung ginastos. Plus yung 1,200 na nakuha ni Shan na 40% noong 3,000. So adding this two will give us 4,200 selling price. Okay. What would be the amount of the bicycle? So this is 4,200. So nalaman na ni Jillian ngayon magkano niya ibebenta yung kanyang bicycle kung gusto niya ng desired profit na 40% markup based on cost. So pag sinabi natin na markup based on cost, sa cost natin siya ibinabase yung markup natin. So yung cost, ito yung ating overall expenses. Paano natin na-acquire yung isang product. Okay. So in your observation, what is the relationship of markup to the cost of the product? Okay. So again, this is our solution kanina. So ayan siya. So nakuha natin yung 1,200. Paano ulit natin nakuha? We just multiply 3,000 times 0.40. So that's 1,200. So what is the importance of knowing the markup on cost? Anyone who can answer what is the importance of knowing the markup on cost? Julie, will you please answer? Ano ba yung kahalagahan kapag alam mo yung paano makuha yung markup on cost? Can you answer?
Knowing po yung markup on cost helps us to cover po yung expenses natin for the business and make sure that we'll have profit po for the business.
Thank you so much. Because this is the amount of money added to the cost to cover the operating expenses. See, what you answered or what you what is your opinion, Julie, is very technical because you learn how to get this markup. Kanina, sabi mo sa akin nung nagbasa ka ng objectives, bago sa iyo ito. So it seems that ngayon, mas naintindihan mo na siya. So thank you so much. So now that now that now we know the importance of the markup on cost, what is the importance of knowing the selling price? Yung selling price naman. Shan, can you reply? Ano kayang kahalagahan kapag alam natin yung selling price ng ating produkto? Kagaya niyan, meron kang milk tea. Can you please share your opinion, Shan? Hello, Shan? Okay. Okay, so siguro hindi makasalita si Shan. Ano? I'm going to answer in behalf of Shan. So, ang kahalagahan kasi pag alam mo yung selling price mo. So, you know now how to decide what is your selling price. Kapag alam mo na yung selling price mo, alam mo na din yung desired profit mo. Kapag alam mo na yung rate based on cost mo at ito ay dinidecide natin at ito ay depende sa atin. Bakit? Kasi ito ay depende sa demands at doon sa market natin doon sa ating lugar. So pwede nating bagu-baguhin yung percentage or yung ating rate based on markup. Okay. So next is this one, the selling formula. Okay, so I want you to look at this one. So nakuha natin yung 4,200. Inad natin, sabi nga kanina ni J. Oliver, i-add natin yung 3,000 plus 1,200. So the selling price of that bicycle is 4,200. Okay. So Julie, will you please read the formula in finding the markup based on cost?
Hello po. Can you repeat po the question, sir?
Will you please read the formula in markup based on cost or in finding markup based on cost?
Okay po. Markup, MU is equal to cost C times markup rate, MUR. Markup is equal to C times MUR.
Okay, so you just multiply the cost and then the markup rate to get that markup. So how about the selling price, Julie? Will you please read again? Thank you so much.
Selling price SP is equal to cost C plus markup on cost MU. Selling price is equal to cost plus markup.
Okay, selling price is equal to cost plus markup. So now, I want you to think of this one. So cost, selling price, markup on cost, and markup rate on cost. Okay, so cost is the amount paid to the manufacturer or supplier after considering all discount, shipping, and insurance charges. So ito yung cost natin. Ano? So this is the amount paid to the manufacturer. Sabi nga kanina ninyo, ito yung ginastos at lahat ng gastusin, kagaya ng discount, shipping, and insurance charges. So syempre kapag may produkto tayo, may mga trade discounts tayong tinatawag. Ano? Doon, students, ito ay pag-aaralan natin sa susunod na mga lesson natin, yung mga trade discounts. So, shipping, syempre may mga shipping fee at binabayaran din ito. So, kasama rin to sa kinoconsider mo when you are computing or when you are costing. And insurance charges and many other charges na binayaran mo bago mo makuha itong produkto na ito. Para pag ibinenta mo siya, so makukompute mo talaga na kikita ka dahil na-consider mo yung cost. Next is selling price. Selling price is the price at which merchandise is offered for sale to the public. So ito yung ipinapakita natin sa publiko kung magkano. So next is markup on cost. So markup on cost is the amount of money based on the cost of the product. So added to the cost to cover the operating expenses and provide profit to the business. So ito nga yung markup on cost, sabi nga kanina ni Julie, ito yung idinadagdag natin doon sa ating ginastos para makuha natin kung magkano yung selling price natin. Para pag ibinenta natin, meron tayong profit. So the markup rate on cost is the percentage based on cost. So now, I know that you understand, Alan, this our problem of the day. So I know that you are ready to try this problem. Okay. Will you please read the problem, Julie?
Anna put up a chicken wings business. She earns 80 pesos on cost for each box sold. How much is the cost if she sell each box for 230 pesos?
Okay. So, magkano kaya yung ginagastos dito or magkano kaya yung cost kung ang benta daw niya ay 230 pesos at yung na-earn niya daw ay 80 pesos sa kada box na nabibenta niya. Okay, so may I share now a whiteboard. Ayan, so copy ko lang yung Ayan, you can answer on the board. Anyone on the whiteboard, you can write your computation how or what is the cost if she sell each box for 230 and she earns 80 pesos on cost. So, magkano kaya yung kanyang nagastos kung ang kinikita niya ay 80 pesos? Anyone who can write on the board, pwede kayong magsulat at you can show your computation or your solution for this problem. Anyone who wants to volunteer? Before I call someone, kung pwede mag-solve. Anyone? Rika Calosa. Hello, Rika. Hello, Rika. Are you there? Si Wilbert. Wilbert, can you answer? Or would you like to answer? Meron pa ba tayong ibang participant na pwede mag-solve? Sian? Kaya niya yan. It's just chicken wings business. Okay, so patok na patok ito ngayon eh. So, magkano kaya daw yung cost if she sell it for 230 pesos and she earns 80 pesos? So, magkano kaya yung cost? Anyone who wants to show his or her solution in the whiteboard? Julie, gusto mo bang mag-volunteer?
Meron pong gustong mag-volunteer although may problem po siya sa audio. Si classmate Euphronia po.
Sige po, pwede po siya magsulat. Euphronia, pwede ka magsulat sa board. Sige. Makikita naman namin yung sinusulat mo. Yes, Euphronia, you can write. Hindi ko siya marinig masyado, Ma'am Julie. Malabo.
Apo. Ma'am Euphronia, rinig naman po kayo ma'am pero you can move closer to the microphone.
Yes, you can move closer, Euphronia. Ayan, mukhang naririnig ko na siya. Hello? Hello? Okay, mukhang nahirapan ata si Euphronia, no? Meron pa bang gustong mag-ano? Si Ralph Henry, would you like to solve it on the whiteboard? You try. I know this section is very good and smart. Ayan. Sino to nagsusulat? Si Ralph Henry. Yes, Ralph Henry. Hello, Ralph Henry. You unmuted your mic. Yes, 230 minus 80. So what's the answer? Okay, 150. Can you write the unit of 150? You can write it peso sign. Can you? Can you write the peso sign? Ayan, sabi ni Henry. Ayan, nakalimutan. Yes. Henry, can I hear your voice? Henry? Ralph? Henry? Okay. Hello, Ralph Henry. Okay, so the answer is very good. Thank you so much. 150 pesos. He just subtract 230 pesos, which is the cost, minus 80 pesos. So that is the earnings, 80 pesos per each box of chicken wings sold. So 230 minus 80 will give us 150. So therefore, 150 is the cost. Okay, let's check if that is correct. Okay, I just share my PowerPoint. Okay, let's check. Okay, very good. As you can see, that's correct. We just have the formula in finding the selling price. So that is this is selling price is equal to the cost plus markup. So Henry just as get and subtract 80 pesos both sides of the equation. So you have 80 minus 80 here, it will be 0, and that will give you cost of 230 minus 80, and it will give you 150 pesos. So therefore, for every box of the chicken wings, the cost is 150 pesos. So another one for you, vessel of honor. May I share again my whiteboard? Ayan. Okay. Julie, nakikita na yung problem? Active tong
Yes po,
vice
sir.
president ko eh. Napakagaling nitong vice president ko. Thank you so much, Vice. So, Danny spends 10 pesos for every piece of face shield he made. He earned 120% based on cost for every face shield he sold. How much is the markup on cost? Again, Danny spends 10 pesos for every piece of face shield he made. He earns 120 pesos based on cost for every face shield he sold. How much is the markup on cost? So 10 pesos daw yung nagagastos niya kada face shield. So meron daw siyang 120 pesos na kinikita. So magkano daw iyon? Anyone who wants to volunteer to solve on the whiteboard? Alam ko kayang-kaya niya yan, Vessel of Honor. Anyone? Si Wilbert. Hi, Wilbert. Or si Ana Marie David. Ana Marie David, hello? Sabi ni J. Oliver, 8.8. Thank you so much, J. Oliver, for your answer. Okay, let's 8.8 daw, sabi ni J. Oliver. Thank you so much, J. So another answer before we proceed to the computation. Ana Marie, can you answer? Sabi ni Rica
Sir, may I
Calosa.
answer?
Yes po, sino po sila?
Eufrania Francisco, lumipat ako ng cellphone. Sira yung audio ko, naiinit ako kanina pa.
Okay lang yan. Okay lang yan. Okay. At least itong student ko na to napaka-resourceful at talagang gumawa ka ng paraan para makasama dito sa ating discussion. Ano? Hindi ka ma-absent for this session. So,
ang pinaka-markup cost niya ngayon ay plus 120, magiging 1120 ang bawat isa.
Okay, so magkano yung ginastos niya, Eufronia, as you analyze?
10 for every
10
piece, 10.
Okay,
And
10
that
pesos.
is 120% nung 1 ng 10 is 1.2.
Yes, 1.2 siya sa decimal. So, when you multiply 10
10
times 1.2, what's the answer?
10 times
1.2.
Ay, no, yeah. 120 pala siya, hindi siya ano. Sorry. So,
Kasi
magiging ano,
percentage siya eh. Oo, yes.
3 digits nga pala siya. So, that is
Oo.
10 times 1.2, di ba?
Yes,
Tama
yes.
ba?
Yes. What's your answer?
Maingay po ba?
Sige, kaya yan. 10 times 1.2. When you have 10
10
times
times
1, what's
1.2, magiging ano po siya, 12. So, 10
Very
plus
good.
12. magiging benta niya ay 22 bawat isa.
Okay, dun sa problem natin, ang tinatanong natin yung markup. Magkano yung markup on
Ang
cost?
markup niya ay 22.
No, no, no.
Ano,
That's,
no, 1
yeah,
point,
that's,
sorry, 12
okay
markup.
lang.
on cost.
Okay,
12,
12. Okay,
12.
tapos sinabi mo na
Sorry,
din, magkano ibebenta ni Danny your prawn niya? Magkano
22
ibebenta?
po, bawat isa,
Very
22.
good. Okay, pag binenta niya ng 22, magkano yung kikitain niya your prawn niya?
12, bawat
12.
isa.
Okay. Okay, your prawn niya, I will take this opportunity to ask you another question. Is it okay, your prawn
Okay,
niya?
okay.
So, as you can see, Danny here uh, uh, have a 120% markup rate based on cost. Nilagpasan niya yung 100%. Possible ba ito yung
Over.
niya na ginagawa talaga ito ng mga businessman or ng mga retailer?
Yung mga gusto po mabilis ang kita, lalo na kasi maliit lang yan eh.
Tapos,
lang
ano
po
pang meron sa face shield?
Tapos face shield, uso po yan ngayon, trending, kailangan gamitin yan. Gamitin yan ngayon. Marami ang
Oh.
talagang gustong mamili niyan. Siyempre kung ano yung
Okay.
demand, yan
Very
ang
good.
talagang yan po yung pinaka-demand ngayon.
Okay, so now, parang nai-analyze mo siya na yung ating rate or ang ating markup ay depende rin sa demand natin. Ano? Hindi
Sa
tayo basta
demand natin.
Very
Kailangan
good.
alam natin yung law of cause and demand.
Very good. So, the law of cost and demand. So, ituturo ko pa ito sa inyo sa susunod na mga session natin. Your Fronya, thank you so much.
Okay. Sige po.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So, that is what is important with this one. So, I'm going to show you the formula. What Euphronia says a while ago. Okay, ito siya, no? So, ito yung ginawa ni Euphronia. So, she just multiplied the cost times the 1.2, which is 10 times 1.2 or the 120%. So the answer will be 12 pesos. Thank you so much, Euphronia. So for today, we have this
Sir.
yes. Okay, we have this last problem. So anyone? The retail price of a smartphone is 24,000. If the markup on cost is 6,000, find the cost and the markup rate. Anyone? Who wants to find or what is our cost if the smartphone is 24,000 and then the markup is 6,000? Dun muna tayo sa cost. Ano kaya yung cost natin? Anyone who wants to answer? J. Oliver answered 18,000. Okay. Anyone from the class para i-confirm kung tama yung sagot ni Jay? Thank you so much, Jay. Very good. Anyone from the class na pwedeng magsalita or pwedeng mag-unmute ng mic to confirm the answer of J. Oliver if 18,000 is correct, if that is the cost of the smartphone? Anyone? Rika, can you answer? Or would you like to answer? Or would you like to confirm if J. Oliver's answer is correct, 18,000, Rika? Okay, hindi sila makapagsalita, ano? Sige, Julie, would you like to confirm? Sabi ni Rika, yes po, sir. Okay, very good. How about you, Julie? Would you like to confirm if that is correct? 18,000 is the cost? Julie?
Yes po.
Okay, yes po. So let's check what is the formula to find this one. So we just use the formula in finding the selling price. Okay, so I just have this pointer para makita ninyo. Okay, this one, selling price is equal to cost plus markup. So in this case, the retail price of the smartphone is 24,000. You just have cost plus 6,000 pesos. So for you to have this cost, you just subtract 6,000 both sides of the equation. So 6,000 minus 6,000 here is 0. It will give you the cost. 24,000 minus 6,000 is 18,000. If the cost is 18,000, again, if the cost is 18,000 at yung kanyang markup ay 6,000, what is the markup rate? Anyone? That will be my last question for this problem.
25%, sir.
Is this you
Euphonia.
Okay. Can I how can I call you? Ano ba yung nickname mo?
Fronnie. Fronnie.
What?
Fronie.
Fronnie?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello Fronnie. Fronnie, kung ang markup mo ay 6,000 tapos kinuha mo ito dun sa cost mo na 18,000. Ano kaya yung markup rate mo? Ano kaya yung pagka kausap mo yung mga seller mo para tanungin ka, magkano ba yung markup rate mo dito, ma'am? So ano yung sasabihin mo na markup rate mo dito?
24,000. 24,000. Ang
That's the selling
sasabihin ko sa
price.
kanila.
That's
Selling
the selling
price.
Pero when I ask you the markup rate, the rate. So the percent the what
The
percent?
rate. It is 25% because 6,000 is 25% of 24,000.
Yes, but here we are not basing the markup on our selling price. We are basing the markup on our cost, and our cost is 18,000. So what is our markup rate? If we are going to base our markup in our cost, which is 18,000. Tama yung ginawa mo, no? 24,000 mo siya kinuha. Pero hindi pa tayo nag-aaral ng markup based on selling price. Ngayon, ang pinag-aaralan pa lang natin ay markup based on cost. So what is your answer, Euphonia? Fronnie?
That means 6,000 is
6,000.
what percent of 18?
18,000. Yes,
1,000. Am I right with
16,000.
that one?
Yes, indeed.
That means-
You're right.
Okay, so it is supposed to be,
I think you can get the answer.
di ba sir,
6,000.
tama ba?
6,000 divided by 18,000. What is it?
18,000 divided by 18,000, that is supposed to be 33.33.
Okay, 33.33. KS Mamaril says also 33.33 or 33.33%. Is it right,
Percent.
Euphonia?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, nakikita natin dito yung importance ng knowing the markup rate, and then the selling
Markup
price.
rate.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much, my dear students. Napakagagaling niyo talaga, no? Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing this one. So I can share my presentation. Okay. So, ayan. I-confirm lang natin kung tama tayo. Ano? Ayan. Euphonia says you just need to get the percentage. What is 6,000? Base or what is 6,000 of 8,000? So 18,000 rather. So 6,000 divided by 18,000, that's 0.33. So with the repeating bar, so dun sa taas hindi na natin nilagay, ano? So times 100, so it will give us 33 or 33.33%. Okay, dyan sa aking sagot, meron pa diyang 0.33% kasi napakahalaga niyan kapag pinag-uusapan natin yung business. Every single centavos count when we talk about business. Okay, so
Applicable din po dyan yung percentage base and rate.
yes, ma'am, Euphonia. Oo.
Diba,
Sayang
sir?
nga, we're running out of time. Dapat mapakita pa natin siya na madami. When you are teaching your students, you can have more time of showing that example, Euphonia or Fronnie. Is it okay with you, Fronnie?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So now I
You're
wanted to
welcome.
ask, yes, what have you learned in our session? Anyone who wants to volunteer, how will you define cost, selling price, and markup on cost, markup rate on cost? In your own words lang, there's no wrong or right answer. Paano nyo lang siya naintindihan based dun sa ating naging discussion sa session na ito? Anyone who wants to volunteer? Anyone who wants to volunteer kung ano yung takeaways natin, naintindihan natin, or
May I,
natutunan
sir,
natin?
sa sariling word, in my own word,
Yes, Fronnie.
kung ano yung naabutan ko kasi kanina. Yung cost,
Yes.
yung real price na pagbebenta mo pag sa ating mga customer.
Yes.
Yung no, sorry, again. Cost kung magkano yung nabili natin. Diba? Magkano
Yes,
yung
magkano?
naging
Nagastos mo.
puhunan. Lahat.
Yeah.
Lahat.
Yes,
Then
yes.
selling price, kasama na yung percentage, yung rate, at saka yung cost, yun yung selling price sa ating
Yes.
customer.
Yeah.
Tapos, yung markup on cost, magkano kasama na yung, magkano yung markup on cost, yung profit
Yung profit. Very good.
Ah,
And then,
tapos yung markup rate on cost, kung magkano yung selling price at saka yung markup cost.
okay, yung
Kasama na lahat.
rate, yes, yes. Okay, yung markup rate on cost, ito yung porsyento, no? Yung porsyento kung
Yung porsyentong kinita.
ilang porsyento siya ng cost. Okay. So,
Cost, okay.
very good, very good. Thank you so much for that, kay Fronya. Talagang nakuha mo yung mga key ideas and then the meaningful definition of these four terms we are talking about here. So cost is the amount paid to the manufacturer or supplier considering all discount, shipping, and insurance charges. Inulit ko lang to, no? Pinakita ko na to kanina. So just let's remember that selling price at which merchandise is offered for sale to the public. Markup on cost is the amount of money added to the cost to cover the operating expenses and provide profit to the business. And the markup rate on cost is the percentage based on cost. So again, what is the formula in finding the markup based on cost? Anyone? Ito yung kagaya ng percentage based times rate. Anyone? You, Fronya, you want to answer again? What is the formula in finding the markup based on cost? Sabi niya, sir, ako ulit tinawag mo. Okay lang yan. Anyone who wants to answer? What is the formula? Or what is your idea about the formula? Paano makukuha yung markup kapag pinag-uusapan natin yung rate? Cost times markup rate. Very good. Nakikinig talaga si Shan. Okay. Okay, Shan, how about the selling price? Selling price. How can we get the formula? Or how can we get rather the selling price? Madali lang. Mas madali nga yung selling price.
Hello.
Yes. Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, is this?
Nawala.
Hello. I can hear you.
Selling price
Yes, how can you get the selling price?
is the cost plus the markup based on cost.
Yes, very good. Cost plus markup on cost. Okay. So selling price, ito yung ating ginastos, tsaka yung kita, syempre, yung sinasabi nga ni Fronny kanina. Yung desired profit mo, tsaka yung
Punan.
yes, puhunan. Halimbawa, pag ibenta ka ng isang kasaba cake, kung magkano yung nagastos mo lahat ng pagluluto mo ng kasaba cake, kung 100 siya, so gusto mo ng tubo na 30, i-add mo lang siya. So yun yung selling price mo. Naintindihan po ba natin?
Opo.
Yes, okay.
Cost plus the markup based on cost.
Ayan, ito na siya. Pinakita ko siya sa screen, Ma'am Fronny. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's remember that markup is the cost times the markup rate. And selling price is cost plus markup. Anyway, we're going to talk about markup on selling price and markdown and mark on our next session. So marami pa tayong pag-uusapan tungkol dito sa marking or margins pagka pinag-uusapan natin yung ating business. Okay. So for your asynchronous task, I want you to create 3 localized worded problems kagaya ng ginawa natin kanina, no? I-relate niyo siya sa sarili niyo. Personalized problems related to markup with complete solution, of course. So the instructions and rubrics of the task will be posted in the learning management system. So ipopost ko na lang So I want to have this one. So from Sir Ken Robinson, he is an educator. So he says that if you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original. So business is taking risk. We always have to be ready of any consequences that we may face along the way. So we should always do feasibility study. Ano itong feasibility study? During our college days in Technological Institute of the Philippines, madami kaming ginawang feasibility studies. So ibig sabihin lang, dito natin makikita sa feasibility studies yung the market study including the demand, supply, yung competitors mo, your socioeconomic status of your customers, and we should also take a look at the technical study. Where should we should consider our location, ayun sinasabi kanina ni Sean, the equipment and the machineries needed for our business, and many more. We also need to do financial studies. How much is our capital, the return of investment, the income statement, the cash flow, and our projected income for the future. Lastly, in our social responsibility, we need to consider our environment and the welfare of the community. In business, you have to be optimistic, but you should always look at the data. So I am connecting this in Sir Ken Robinson's quote, or may I quote, if you're not prepared to be wrong, you'll never come up with anything original. So in business, this is taking risk. So if you are not ready to take risk, so hindi ka pwedeng mag-business. So hindi ka fit sa isang business. Kasi business is taking risk. But always remember na hindi pwedeng sugal lang tayo ng sugal. We have to work with the data and we have to do mathematics. So of course, in doing business, we should always have a supporting data for us to have a best decision making and what we call the strategic management. We have to strategize and we have to be guided with the present, the previous data for us to forecast what we're going to have for the next days. That's all, and God bless. Thank you so much, Ma'am Julie.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we will proceed to the question and answer portion. For our first question, we have a question from Ma'am Clarissa Domingo. Question is, how are we going to teach business mathematics to students if they don't know the basics of percentage, rate, and base?
Okay, so that's the question, Ma'am. Ano? Again, how can we teach our students this business
Business math to students
business
if
math
they don't know the basics of percentage, rate, and base.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so as a teacher and as a mathematics teacher, even if we are not a mathematics teacher, we can always relate percentage in real life. So, madali naman siyang i-share sa mga students, especially when you have manipulatives. So, lagi tayong mag-isip ng maraming bagay, paano natin mapapaintindi sa kanila yung base tsaka yung rate. So, one thing na I can share with you is that you can get something na concrete, ipakita mo sa kanila, and then you show what is the rate or what is the relationship of the rate to the percentage and to the base. So very good yung question mo, ano, kasi hindi ka pwede talaga mag-deal dito sa susunod na topic mo hanggat hindi mo pa napapaintindi sa kanila yung percentage base times rate. So that's why sabi ko nga kanina bago ako mag-start, you have to know the capabilities, strengths, and weaknesses of your student before dealing in preparing a lesson. So by doing so, pwede kang maghanap ng mga bagay na pwede mong ibigay as example sa kanila for you to illustrate and for them to visualize the percentage and base and rate. So now, and of course, you have to localize and contextualize. Anong ibig sabihin nito? While you are giving that example, magbigay ka ng mga tanong na nag-design ka ng mga tanong na makakarating ka dun sa goal mo na gustong ipaintindi sa kanila. So, yun lang, and thank you so much.
Okay, for our last question from Gracelyn Cruz. What is the best approach in teaching business mathematics if most of the students in the class doesn't have any idea about business? Again, what is the best approach in teaching business mathematics if most of the students in the class doesn't have any idea what business is?
Okay, so actually, this question is a very essential question. I personally nagawa ko ito sa isang school kung saan ako nagturo. Nagkaroon kami pwede kayong magkaroon ng parang business setup doon sa loob. Tapos sila yung magbebenta. Tapos sila yung magde-decide, sila din yung pwede sila magluto. Naalala ko doon din sa ating home economics, nagluluto tayo. Tapos yung teacher natin pinapalista sa atin lahat ng nagastos natin. So pwede mong ilista lahat ng nagastos, yung bata sila yung gagawa nun. So, maglilista sila ng mga gastusin, tapos magkano kaya nila ito ibebenta, saan nila ito ibebenta. And after that, makikita mo yung pagbabago dun sa mga bata, sa concept nila about business. Kasi na-experience nila. So, the best way how to teach this business mathematics and any other subject is experiential learning, or the students should experience it. They should make meaning out of it for them to understand it more deeply by heart and by real life na sinasabi natin. And of course, by using their critical and creative thinking skills, or their creativity rather. Thank you so much, Ma'am Julie.
All right, thank you so much. That's all the questions we have for now. Any last reminders po to our viewers for today?
Okay. In deciding the markup, we should always. I would just want to add this one. So, how much the profit does the business want? How much does the business needs to cover the expenses? So, how much the competitors sell their product or services? Magkano ba yung benta ng mga kalaban mo? I-consider mo yon. And teaching mathematics or business mathematics need a lot of heart because this is the glimpse of what they are going through as a student and as a professional. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
There we have it. In behalf of Vibal Group Incorporated, I would like to thank our speaker for today for this interactive and insightful demo teaching session. It is an honor to have you with us today. And to all our Vibal viewers, all thanks to you for your continuous patronage of our daily learning session. Don't forget to register to get your e-certificate of participation. We encourage you to subscribe and watch on our official Vibal Facebook page and YouTube channel. Muli, maraming salamat at magandang araw sa ating lahat.
Thank you, Vival. Salamat po.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Hello, Ma'am Julie.
Hello po, sir.
Any reminders, ma'am, before I leave? Wala na po?
Wait po, sir. We're just stopping for the streaming.